सच्चिदानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तत्समस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिहुतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। We are taking the 55 and the last stanza of chapter 11 by the grace of our master Sadguru. This stanza, the Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma Lord Krishna is telling to Arjuna Ananya Bhakti and the top secret of awareness meditation. Mat karma krat mat paramo mad bhakta sang varjitah nirvair sarva bhuteshu yah samameti pandavah. Mat karma krata mat paramah मद भक्तः संगवर्जितः निर्वैर सर्वभूतेषु यः सः मामेति पांडवः। Pandava, it means Arjuna. यह means those person. Mat karma krita, it means doing all the karmas only for me, doing all the duties only for me. Mat parama, it means he loves only me and his love and energy flows to me. Mad Bhakta, he is my devotee. Sangha Varjita, it means totally detached. And Sarva Bhutesu, it means with all living beings. Nirvaira, it means without any enmity. So it means that an alternative devotee, he do not see any alternative, only he see me. Mam, it means only to me. Swati, it means eti. Eti, it means get in me. Dear Arjuna, that person who devote all the works and duties only for me, and his all time and energy flows to me, he in my completely detached person, he loves me only and never have any alternative and never have any enmity with any living creature, that extreme loving devotee get into only me. Sadguru Sachidananda Paramatma, the only and only the master and the restoration and only the base of all millions uncountable galaxies and the billions of universes. The miraculous thing is that he is living everywhere. You cannot know his extension, because this all galaxies is like laying in a very small pencil point like space in his body. But the miraculous thing is that he can appear in the smallest form and he can existing in the biggest form. So Upanishad says, he the smallest to smallest and biggest to biggest. In his very vast expansion of existence, this earth has no meaning. This earth is not even to the dust particle, but in this dust particle like earth, he comes in the form of the Rama, Krishna and other Sadguru. When he is telling that me or mine, that is not meaning that he is telling to him, he is telling for Sadguru. Because nobody knows to the Sachidananda Paramatma before the Atma Jnana. And if he is not knowing the Sachidananda Paramatma, then how can he devote his time and energy and work and all these things for the Paramatma? If you do not know the address of any person, then how can you send the letter to that person or parcel to that person? And how, if you do not knowing that any person, and you have no appointment letter, and you have no address, and you have no authority, that how can you work for any person? So, this stanza is a sim. This stanza is a question. This stanza having a secret. And what is that secret? That secret is that if you are doing all your duties, if you are performing all your duties, if you are performing all of your work with the awareness, and you are in the center of an enlightened master, and you are doing the spiritual practices in the guidance of this enlightened master, that is the mean that you are doing the work mat karma krata mat parayana. Because the thousands of persons, they are sleeping in a hall and nobody can awake each other because all are sleeping. If a person who is awaking, he can awake 1,000 persons. There is three types of the sleep in this world. One sleep is the death. The person never awoke after the death. So that person says that before the death you can achieve this knowledge. Second sleep is the sleep of coma. When a person goes in the coma, he cannot awake. He cannot do any spiritual practices. And third sleep is the sleep of the thoughts, which when a person is sleeping in the sleep of the thoughts, the stream of the thoughts is going in mind and governing that person and making like an instrument. The thoughts is coming of anger, the person become angry. The thoughts is coming of love, the person become lovely. The thoughts is coming become for the hunger, the person become hungry. The thoughts is coming for the greediness, the person is become greedy. The thoughts is coming for goodness, the person is become good. The thoughts is become come for the service, the person doing service. So the person is the slave of the thoughts of mind. That is the sleep of the mind. That is called illusion. That is called the ajnana, ignoring, unknowing, darkness, blindness. My dear friends, these three type of the stages, they are collective called the Maya. Maya for the person, Maya has a big spectrum. Maya is living in body also and Maya is living outside. When the Maya is living in body, that is called avidya. Then Maya is living out of your body, that is called Maya. The Maya is also nature. The Maya is also creation. The Maya is also your structure of sensory organs. The Maya is also your sleepy doing. The Maya is also a capsule in which you are caught like a prisoner. Often you see the capsule of the silk worm. The silk worm is caught in the capsule, and for the silk worms boil in the water. So you are boiling in the water of different type of circumstances by the nature. A person comes on the earth, or an animal comes on the earth. The animals who comes on the earth, he is covered by the eggshell calcium carbonate. The person which is not amphibians or not reptiles is the mammals comes. He is covered by the balloon in the mother's womb of the water. He is covered in the water and he is living like a fish, like a marine animal, like an aqua animal. When he come outside, the air penetrates his every nerve, because when he take the first breath on the earth, the air goes from the lungs to every nerve, and the intolerable pain he feel. So he cried like wah 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 at the time of the birth. And that person painfully, the first experience of the birth by the air penetration, then the invisible penetrations, invisible spines, invisible unpleasant conditions he faced from birth to that death. There is the imposed norms of the society, norms of the family, norms of the religions, norms of his sensory hungers. He is fighting in the different dimension of the life. He want to eat something, but society not allowed. He want to love someone, but society not allowed. He want to ask something, but society not allows. He want to tell something, but society and family and constitution not allow. So the person is living like a prisoner in this world. That is the prison of the Maya. The Maya has the different type of the shape and the size and the character and the presence and the effect. All the Maya is covered, every person, every animal, every natural living being. But in this Maya, nobody can be happy, nobody can be pleasant permanently. In this Maya, nobody can live the peacefully. Nobody can live the tensionless. Nobody can live like a enlightened person. Because the Maya brings a unconscious condition in every brain. And that unconscious collective conditions, not only one person, that many persons, they make the pyramid of illusion of Maya. And that is very strong pyramid. That is very difficult to break it. This is very strong cell. This is very strong sheathing. This is very strong capsule. So, how can you devote your life and work and function for the God? Because you are the slave of the Maya. You are living in unconscious condition. You are living in like a prisoner. You are living like a coma person. You are a coma. You are in a coma. You have consciousness are totally become unconscious. You have only 3 level. Consciousness, in the name of consciousness, you are living in unconscious condition. That is your society, your family. When you awake in the morning and you sleep in the night, in this time, between the time, you are living like an unconscious, like a machine, like a puppet. And in the sleep, you go in the subconscious mind, then you see the dreams and you living in the dreams. And dreams are perfectly, very magical. You can see dream. If a fellow is coming and convert into the girl and you marry that girl in the dream, that is buffalo, then convert in the girl. You see that you are a bird and you are flying in the sky. You see any type principleless dreams. That is your subconscious mind creation. And third is unconscious mind. The dream is finished and you sleep like a coma. You are going as a chloroform inhaling person. But these are 3 levels. They are not called the consciousness. They are all level of unconsciousness. Because there is no spiritual achievement. There is no divinity. There is nothing awaken. So in this meaning of first word, mat karma krit mat param, it is very deep meaning word. If you want to come out from these 3 type of stages of consciousness, then you should need a awakened person. Then you should need a Sadguru. Then should need a man who is come out of this all illusion, who is came out from the Maya. But what is happened? That Sadguru comes in your level. If you want to evoke any person, what you do? If you throw the water on his face, that is not good evoker. You will sit near him and put your hand on his head and very melodious sound say, please evoke my dear, evoke my soul, and Mr. John, please evoke, Mr. Mohan, please evoke, Mr. Ramu, please evoke, and then you do very melodiously, gradually, very slowly, very lovely, then his sleep will be slightly broke, and his consciousness comes out. Then what you do? Then you give him some love. Oh dear, good morning. Yes, yes, good morning, dear. This is the proper way of awakening a person. The shrewd person, cruel person, they just eternally awake. There is a time of your school, that is the time of your office. I have prepared the breakfast. You are sleeping like a snake. That is not good manner. So, what do Sadguru? Sadguru stand in your level. Even he is enlightened, but he is shown like you. He is come in your level, and he give you slightly love, and he give you some wisdom, he give you some politely words, and then he give you the meditation of awareness, the Sakshi meditation. Sakshi meditation is very gentle way of awaken. And the 5 stage, the Sakshi and the meditation and the bhana and the enlightenment and supreme enlightenment. This is the 5 step in the stage of awaken anyone, any disciple. So this word is indicating about the Sakshi meditation. What is telling? Mat karma krata, mat parama. If you do all your work for awaken, for stand in the supreme consciousness of the God, that is the meditation is the real service of the God. This is the real surrender to the God. It is the real duties to the God. Because if you do not do this type of duty, and you do other thing, that is you are doing in the unconscious sleep. But if your aim is Atma Jnana, if your aim is supreme enlightenment word is incomplete word. This is the Western word, and this has no meaning for Indian Atma Jnana. Atma Jnana is a correct word. If you want to Atma Jnana, then what will you do? You will do the meditation in the guidance of the Sadguru, because the Sadguru is awakened person and your sleep is not gone completely. Then this meditation, the Sadguru wash out your sleep and make you awaken. So that is the meaning of Mat Karma Krata, Mat Parama. Mat Bhakta, what is the Mat Bhakta? That is the condition. A person is sleeping. If person is sleeping and he want to awake, if anyone try to awake, but a person is not sleeping properly, he is semi-sleeping and he do not want awake. You do any effort, he will not awake. That is not Mad Bhakta. Who is Mad Bhakta? Which is Jigyasu, seeker, very top class lover, that is called a Mad Bhakta. And what is telling Sadguru? Sadguru is telling in next word that Sangha Varjita. Sangha Varjita, we are reading this word from 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th chapters. It is called, if you are detached when you are sleeping and you are detached from sleep, you want to more sleep, then after what is the result? The Sadguru will try to awake you and you again sleep. You see the boys, they are going for the school in the morning and mother awake them and mother go and they again sleep in the bed. The mother come again, oh you are sleeping, you are not going to school? So boy say, no I am not going, I am feeling not well, I want to rest. So this type of person, they are not Sangha Varjita. They are attached with the sleep. So if you are attached with the worldly things, if you are attached with your desires, if you are attached with your relationship with the world, father, mother, friend, and neighbor and other, and you are attached with them, and you are enjoying that relationship, any type of relationship with your family, society, and other, that is called you are not detached. If you want to awake, you should attach. No attach, you should only obey your master's orders and master's directives and master's teachings. So, this word, that is Sangha Varjita, it means never follow the blind persons, never follow the persons who are living in the desires, never follow the person who are living in the dark, never follow persons they are not enlightened, never follow persons they have no the supreme knowledge of liberation. They are blind like you. But it is the basic mistake in the religious field. The fake gurus have many disciples, thousands and millions of disciples, because they are good managers. And the real masters, they do not have any buttering to the disciples. They are hard persons. They have very few disciples. So this society and this world is so painful, intense, and unpleasant, because they are the chosen wrong. They are selecting wrong. They are selecting wrong path. They are taking the sleeping pills in the name of awakened pills. They are sleeping in the different type of the dreams. So the religions, if they are not making awaken a persons, they are giving the sleeping pills to their devotees. So my dear friend, what is the next direction of Master Sadguru? That you should be detached from all over the world and only attached with the Master's direction and directives and teachings. And honestly do the meditation technique as Master teach you, and honestly, carefully attach with the Master's heart, because the Master's heart attachment is the attachment with the living, with the God, because God came in the form of the Master. So in the Sanskritam we say Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. So the Master is the supreme authority for the liberation. The Master is the supreme authority for the light of God. The Master is the supreme authority for the love of God. The Master is the well-wisher, your top well-wisher, your philosopher and your guide, your greatest lover in this world. So the attachment for the enlightenment, that is the instrument of awaken, and the attachment with the worldly mortal things, and that is the again give you the sleep of Maya. And now the Krishna is telling Nirvera. This is the scale of awareness. If you are never stand in Antakarna and you always live in the Sakshi, then your mind will not guide you, that your mind will not control you, that your thoughts cannot make you compulsion to flow their stream, that you are emotionally balanced, that you are mentally balanced, that you are a awakened person. You can use your mind like instrument, you can use your intellect like instrument, you can use body like instrument, you can use your mood like instrument, and there is no ego. So when you see, if any person doing some wrong thing with you, then you will pardon him, because you know he is sleeping. He is not awakened. He is innocent. He do not know the real fact of the life. When a person is sleeping near you and he put legs on your abdomen, that you do not beat them, because you know he is sleeping. So you catch his feet and put as it is the place. So the mercy is coming in your heart. By this spiritual practice, you never revengeful, You never like enmity. You never do any wrong thing. You never do any crime. You never do anything bad thing like in this world as the crime, as the murder, as anything, as cheating and making befool other person. You will not do, because you know they are sleeping, they are innocent, they have no light, they have no awareness, they are like a dead, and nobody hit the dead body. Nobody hit the dead body. The Kabir says this is the blaze of the dead bodies, because without enlightenment, without spiritual knowledge, without awakeness, the person they are living, they are not alive, they are all dead. So Kabir is right in his place, because Kabir is the very, very enlightened person. He is the living God on the earth. Every master, Kabir, Nanak, Dadu, Paltu, Ravidas, every master and every avatara, they are not a man or woman, they are the existence. They came on the earth for the welfare of the seekers and lovers of the God. So, my Kailashananda, my disciple, says to me, Guruji, no need to give any punishment to the blind person living in the Maya. Maya is enough to giving them punishment. The Maya is enough to giving them punishment, because they are living already unpleasant condition. They are living in anger. They are living in dilemmas. They are living in the greediness. They are living in the cunningness. They are living in the cleverness. They are living in the hunger of the sensory organs. They are living in the worst condition. They are just like a alcohol drinker, stoned and laying in the gutter. So, a person who is not enlightened, there is no any principle that what he will do and what he will feel and what he will bear. So, a person who is not living in Sakshi, he cannot live with the master long time. He can live timely and he will go. If you are live in the Sakshi, if you are live in the awareness, then you can stand with the master long time, and then after you can enlighten. It is not the temporary arrangement. It is the permanent management of your life, the last destination and life last goal. So my dear friend, the Krishna is telling, the master and the enlightened person and the good seeker, they will never revengeful to anyone in this world. They never enmities, they never have the reactions, because they knows that the person living in the coma of the Maya, they are able for mercy, they are able for pardon, they are not for punishment. So I remember what said Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ say, please do not give them, my God, my Almighty God, do not give the punishment who is putting me in the cross, because they do not know what they are doing, because they are living in the unconsciousness of the Maya. So every saint in India and abroad and Western, everywhere, every saint always forget and forgive this type of person. They are doing any wrong activities, because they are already punished by the Maya. They will be fall in the different type of the canals. They will be fall on the spines, different type of spines of the Maya. They may be, the spines may be in the different shape and size, maybe the spines of their personal tensions, maybe the spine of their enmity in society, maybe the spine of the war, maybe the spine of the crime. So they are living like that. If this world will not follow the meditation, this world cannot be pleasant, this world cannot be happy, this world cannot be peaceful, because your outer treatment is fully fail for your permanent peaceful life. If your religions are successful, you have the 6 religions in this world, why you are so living so tense? Why are you living in so unpleasant? Why the crime in this world so high? Why the wars is going on? Why the persons, they are jealous each other? Because you do not have the real practice of spirituality, that is the Sakshi meditation. If the world will do the Sakshi meditation, I say definitely the world will change in very short time like a heaven. The person, they love each other, they will live in like in brotherhood. There is no need of the weapons, there is no need of atomic bombs, there is no need of fighter jets, there is no need to expenditure unnecessary. You can save this money and you can expend this money in the welfare of the poor, the ill persons, handicapped person and old persons, and you can use this money to the welfare in our future, their child. We can use this money in the child development. But unfortunately, the world is not awakened, the world is not doing the real meditation, the world is doing concentration, the Kundali meditation, the other meditation. In the name of meditation, they are doing concentration, so they are enjoying one dream to another dream, they are not awakened. So the Guru Satchidananda Paramatma says, if you do like that, if you do this practice of awareness, then you will be doing every work for me. If you are not doing this, so you are doing every work for Maya, you are sleeping, you are in unconscious, you are in coma. But if you are doing the meditation of awareness, you are awakening day by day, you are growing your consciousness in the path of spirituality, then what is happened? Then you will get me and you will submerge me and you will become my part. You will become like living God in earth. My soul will awaken in you and you are become the existing person of existence. So Arjuna, here is now free from the practice in the name of spirituality, different types of practices. That is not a good path, as Krishna is telling to Arjuna. If he is doing any other practices, they are performing by the mind, they are performing by the senses, they are performing by the intellect, they are performing by the mood. So mood, intellect and mind, they are Maya. So Maya is doing Maya. These are not spiritual practices. So the Krishna is telling Krishna is giving indication for the dynamics towards the awareness and the love with the master, respect with the master, surrender with the master, and a very loving manner you can be enlightened. So that type of person will never detach to anywhere, in any activities, in any object, and that this total detachment brings you the total free anonymity, total free tension, total free from every dilemma, and total free from every darkness, and then you will get the divine ability, and that divine ability will give you the top class transformation. That is, you will transform it Jiva to Shiva, you will transform it into the existence. Then you will be living God, you will be a Paramahansa, you will be a Sadguru, or not even you will be Sadguru, but you will be a liberated soul, very pure and purest soul in the form of a human. I love you very much. I am very thankful you hearing me this Geeta stanza, and I am very thankful to the God existence Almighty that my master also, we are completing the 11 stanza today. This is the last verse of the 11 stanza, and I want to give you my blessings and love. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.